What's going on, guys? This is EK1 Gaming here, and today's video we are bringing you a brand new build video. I say brand new, it's kind of brand new in terms of I don't really use it, but I used it on stream last night and I had multiple people message me asking me to do a build video. So here it is. This is going to be an Eagle Bearer build. You can use another AR, but I mean Eagle Bearer would work best. But if you've got a different AR you want to use, that will still work as well, because we're not like relying on the talent for Eagle Bearer or anything like that. Now, getting into the build, you can see it's got its generic kind of aspect here with the Providence defense. But we're going to first start by going onto the specialization. Specialization I'm using is the gunner specialization, just for the armor on kill, because we will be using perfect glass cannon. It helps out a little bit just getting that bonus armor. But you can pretty much use whatever you want. If you land in headshots, then use sharpshooter, etc. So just pick your specialization how you want it. And then obviously the gun we're going to use for the primary is the Eagle Bearer. You can get this by doing the raid and opening the raid box or raid chest. And that gives you a chance of dropping the Eagle Bearer if you don't already have one. That is currently the only way to get this gun. Now, as you can see, it's got a base damage of 110.4k, 750 RPM, and a 60 mag. I was fortunate enough to re-roll this yesterday and get 99%, so I'm not going to re-roll it again. So I got maxed out assault rifle damage, 1% off health damage, and then maxed out headshot damage. In terms of secondary, I am using the Baker's Dozen, which, you know, why not? It's a nice rifle to use. Again, I'm only about, I think, 97, 98% on this one as well. It gives you perfect lucky shot, meaning every missed shot doesn't take a bullet. So you can pretty much spam this rifle. Although I've had a lot of issues with ghost bullets on this rifle right now. So that's just the secondary spot. You can pick any gun you like for that one. Again, for the pistol or for your backup boomstick, you can pick anything you want, really. There's not really a certain thing. I mean, ideally, maybe something that would complement your primary, so perfect finisher. You know, swapping from this weapon within 10 seconds of killing enemies grants 35% crit chance, 40% crit damage. So if you finish off an NPC with that and then switch to your primary, you're going to have 35% more crit chance, 40% more crit damage. Going into the actual build itself, so it's 3-piece Providence. So we're going to start with the Providence mask. I've pretty much got good rolls on all of these, not god rolls, if you know what I mean. So they're good enough to get by. So the Providence mask with weapon damage, which is pretty low considering. Crit hit damage, again, which is low, that should be 12%. Crit chance, and then I've got a crit damage mod 11.4%. So that's not too bad. Those two stats are not bad, but the weapon damage is a little bit low. On the chest piece, of course, we're using the Sacrifice, which is the named chest piece. We've got weapon damage, crit chance, crit damage, and then 11.1% crit hit damage on the stat there. Then, obviously, that gives us perfect glass cannon. So it increases your damage by 30%. But increases the damage you take by 60%. So you're going to get dropped quick if you don't play carefully. Then we'll go for the backpack now, just the third piece of Providence, and that's got weapon damage, crit chance, and 11.7 crit damage. We have companion on this one. Now this is open for review. Everyone keeps saying to me, why are you using companion? NPCs shoot down your skill. I've never had an NPC shoot down my skill, especially my fixer hive, or fixer drone, shall I say. Nobody has ever shot it down, so I'm going to keep using this for the 15% extra. You can use a lot of different ones, but this is my personal preference, just to get that extra damage. Holster, we are using the Fenris holster, of course, for the assault rifle damage, because really important in this build to stack some assault rifle damage. We got weapon damage, crit chance. Gloves, we've gone Grupo Sombra for this here, the critical hit damage. So if you notice a pattern, we're going crit chance, crit damage on everything. And then I've obviously rolled crit damage and crit chance. These could be a little bit better, but I mean, they're not too far off where they need to be. For the knee pads, we're going best in slot, which is Fox's Prayer. Weapon damage, damage to target out of cover, and crit hit damage. That's pretty much maxed out. Yes, it is a rifle damage knee pad, but there's nothing really that can compensate for this 8%. Even if you were to put on, say, some Seska Viroba with the crit chance, it's still not going to make up for that 8% damage to target out of cover. So these are definitely best in slot still. Now, in terms of skill, I used the Fixer Drone because basically using Companion, you're going to want something that stays next to you. And the Fixer Drone obviously stays on you and regens your armor for you. So this is a good skill to actually use with Companion. Then obviously I've got the Reviver Hive, so if I get downed, if I'm solo, etc., that is going to try and hopefully get me up if it works. Now we're going to have a look at the watch. If you were fortunate like me and got to recalibrate or reset your whole watch for doing that lovely exploit, they give me all my points back and let me respec them into where I wanted them, then you probably would want to lay it out something like this. On the offensive, max weapon damage, max crit hit damage, and then this is what you want to work on next, is your crit chance. So I've only got mine very low, but by the time that's got up here, I'm going to be then at 60% crit hit chance on this build, which is giving me a higher or maximum chance of actually hitting those crits. On the utility, I've got skill damage maxed out, skill haste maxed out, and some skill duration. On the defensive, I've got maxed out armor, maxed out hazard protection, and some explosive resistance. The health I'm not too bothered about at the moment. On this one, accuracy maxed out, stability maxed out, ammo capacity, some of it on there. So that's how I've laid my watch out. You can see I'm only level 595. I'm going up slow now because I'm not playing the game as much, but hey, you know what? That's still pretty good in terms of a build. Now let's check out the stats. So the stats on the build. We have 52% crit chance, 192.5 crit damage. That there should be closer to 200 if we had the maxed out. So in fact, I'll probably be able to get it to about 195, 197 maybe, if I maxed out the crit damage stuff. So the closer to 200, the better. This here will obviously go up with the watch. So when we're leveling up the watch now, just keep doing crit chance until that gets to 60%. Then you are going to be golden, literally golden. Headshot damage to me doesn't matter because I don't land enough headshots for it to be part of my build because my accuracy is not that great on PC. You guys know that. All weapon damage, 90%. Rifle damage, 25%. Assault rifle damage, 40%. So this is what you want. You know, you want that crit chance, crit damage more than anything. And of course, you want to keep high weapon damage, so make sure that your weapon damage is high as well. Now we're going to go down into the firing range. I'll just show you guys the kind of numbers that it's hitting. It's hitting some really good numbers, and then I'm going to show you some gameplay afterwards. Maybe of like a heroic mission, and then maybe I'll just jump into like conflict and show you something. So this is just general. 678,000 to the head crits. Yeah, 678,000 to the head. Now, when we pop a skill, 779,000 to the head. So if we can see it. $779,000. This is crazy. It's literally shreds. Like, I think you can take down 2 NPCs with 1 clip on Elite. Oh, nearly. But I mean, some of those were ghost bullets as well. So you've still got the ghost bullets. But yeah, so it's hitting really, really hard. Like, ridiculously hard. If I was to use my pistol. So let's have a look now. Let's switch to now pistol. Oh, pistol. Let's finish him off. Switch back to primary. Let's give it a reload. We get 15 seconds. 864,000. I mean, that's incredible. There's some incredible DPS going out there. Now we're going to go and try it in Conflict and Heroic, so you guys can see the gameplay. Thank you so much for watching the video. Do not forget to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button. Any comments that you've got, you might think, hey, you haven't done this, or hey, have you thought about this? Put it in the comment section below, and I will read all of those comments and reply to you guys. Take care, and I'll see you all in the next one. Let's go!
Assault turret detected. Boost now active. Agent down. Intercepting hostile communications.
This is Brenner. Double up patrols and sentries. Division's on site. Not sure we can afford to. We're already behind schedule. Just get it done.
Well, that's not great. Expect heavy resistance on your way to the drill.
System back online.